I went to the Curatorium of Secrets in order to get started with the ghost ship quest thingy. Didn't think it would trigger as soon as I entered. But here we go. A bunch of treasure hunters were attacked by a ghost while plundering the wreckage of a pirate ship. Sounds like something straight out of a trashy pulp fiction novel. Not to mention, nothing they say adds up. Who knows how much of it is true? You've heard of that pirate ship before, I take it. Sure. I was only little back then, but the Atlas is plenty famous. If you don't behave, the Shield Maiden, Lavessa, and lunatic Greter will feed you to the fishes. The grown-ups used to say things like that to scare us. Obviously, I wasn't afraid. In that case, you're the perfect candidate for this commission. Huh? All right. It's a little far out, but I'll investigate. There are more than a few wrecks in that stretch of water. People sometimes find treasure there. Maybe this time I might... Don't let your lust for treasure get in the way of your work. Of course not, Boss Neff. I'll go there, investigate, and come right back. Judging by your clothes, another one on the hunt for treasure, eh? You lot never seem to tire of rummaging around these parts. You've got a good eye for people. I heard a few fellow treasure hunters ran into trouble around here. They're running around telling anyone who'll listen they were attacked by ghosts. I don't believe in all that, so I came here to see what the deal is. 'Cause, of course, if I happen to stumble across any undiscovered treasure, you won't hear me complaining. So, tell me, this talk of ghosts attacking people, what's all that about? There's ghosts here, all right. Huh? Real ghosts? But I ain't seen them attacking no one. I've sure seen a person attacking people, though. In truth, that one's as ghoulish as they come. He might still be alive, but I think he died inside a long time ago. Huh? Surely you're not saying... Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Ever heard of the Atlas? Well, duh. But I heard it sank way back when. In fact, didn't it go into the drink somewhere around here? I heard the most valuable treasure on it was a token that could lead someone to Reed Miller's great treasure. Seems like you've heard quite a lot. Not long back, there was a traveler with golden hair and a companion dressed in white who passed through here. That token left with them. Huh? Is he talking about... Forget it, there's work to do. Huh. We call that professional competence. So, you trying to say those treasure hunters getting beaten up by something to do with the Atlas? Oh wait, that was the wrong voice. Haha. Exactly. It was a tragic shipwreck, but not without survivors. One of those who made it back to shore was Hark, the crackjaw. He's the last man standing of the Atlas's infamous pirate crew. I heard he left the Shezagor but recently returned as part of a caravan. Then he must have stirred up some fuss in Nasha Town and forced the caravan to kick him out. That day, those treasure hunters were searching around the wreckage of the Atlas. Crackjaw spotted them and gave them a good hiding. She was his ship. She sank, sure, but that bond must still be strong. Exactly. Folks said he didn't dare sail for far again after the Atlas went down. Kind of puts a stop to you being a pirate, that sort of thing. But for someone like that, going straight ain't easy. All those people the Atlas once visited aren't gonna just let it go. But that's the life he chose. He only has himself to blame. Everyone strays from the straight and narrow at some point. What matters is we set ourselves right. Hark used to be a helmsman himself, but he never corrected his course. So this Hark guy came back here after causing all that trouble in Nasha Town? I guess this is where it all ended, and where it all began. Chalk another one up on his list of wrong choices. They say old habits die hard. He hurt a lot of people around these parts, and then, like a slippery eel, he vanished without a trace. Word is that someone's put a bounty on his head over at the flagship in Noshtown. Lots of people casting nets, yet each one's coming up empty. You don't catch much fish, but it seems very little else escapes your hook. Sharp tongue you've got there, little miss. Seeing as I like you, here's something else from my hook. The wreckage of the Atlas is over that way. Feel free to test your luck there. Test my luck? And when he jumps out from nowhere to attack, I take it you'll have my back? Of course not, I'm just a fisherman. What use would I be in a fight? Look, I'll take you part of the way there and then point you the rest of the way. After all, it's not like I'm catching anything around here. Fair point. It's not like I can't run away if things get too hot to handle. There aren't many people who can catch me in a full flight. Looking at what's left, it's hard to tell this was ever a pirate ship. Undiscovered treasure. Huh, better not get caught up in fantasies. Oh, I've read this already in the other one. If Hark's involved in this somehow, this must be the Atlas after all. If he really does jump out and attack me, would that be a work-related injury? Would Boss Neff have to compensate me? Alright, I actually forgot to read the name of this quest, so I need to bring that back up. Actually, never mind, it disappeared. So there was that little flash of it, and that was it. And this triggered again. Okay, well, that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later.